Plasma coolant, hydrofusion modules. Yes! Huh? I can rearrange them. Oh dear. Oh! Crap.
All right.
Son of a...
Here we go. Aha! Hello, my friends! Welcome back to Dr. Muto.
The name is... Muto.
All right, where were we? To kick things off, we were on Totltec. We had just finished the vats, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yeah, vats ending. Unfortunately, the game actually orders the transloaders by the order that you visit them. So if you miss one and go back, it puts them out of order, which is really obnoxious. I didn't want that. I wanted factory entrance. Hold on. Hold on. Strike that. Reverse it. Okay. Factory entrance. So, for those of you, I'm going to actually turn this down just a pinch. There we go. The game audio is actually really loud. Can I? Wait a minute, something's wrong. Hold on. I don't know, my audio meter says that this is way louder than I think it is. Well, it says the audio mix is fine, so hopefully it's not horrible for all of you. Ow! Rude! So, for those of you who did not join us last time, so this is Dr. Muto. 18 out of 46 in the lower right there. Very nice. This is a 3D platformer collectathon, circa 2002, if I remember correctly. And what I am doing is going through and adding achievements to it. Because I love me some Dr. Muto, and I love me some achievements. And what a great world if we could have our cake and eat it too. So that is what I am doing. Now, I have...
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
I have implemented a full set of achievements and leaderboards. And what we're doing here is we are playing through the entire game, start to finish, and making sure they work, basically. Yeah. So, we are currently in the third area. So the game is split up into 5 planets. If we look in here, here, we have 5 planets: Lab, Totltec, Aqeum, Flotos, and Maison. We have completed the lab, as you can see. And then Totltec is split into 3 sections: the junkyard, the vats, and the factory. So the junkyard, we have almost everything. We're missing 1 Terra here. which we can't get yet. We have to go to Flotos and get a new morph formula first. Here we have the vats, which is 100% complete. And we are just starting the factory now. So, I am estimating, and we'll see how true this is, that it takes about an hour to get through each area. It took us about 2 hours to get through the first 2 areas, so I'm expecting to get through here in about an hour. We shall see. We are going for 100% complete. There are some caveats to that, unfortunately, which I will get into later.
Seems as if these creatures are being guarded out here.
All right, we have 10 out of 16 monkeys, 11. Ah. Oh my god. Wait, Doxzilla King of the Morphs unlocked. What? Collect 7 Cloakum scrap and unlock the... Wait, what's happening? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? Wait, why did that happen? Hold on. Okay, hold on. First of all, did we unlock... We did. Okay, now... We saw achievements pop for invisibility and pocket rocket, I think. Now, these are actually correct. So one of the things that I'm doing is I have it set so that achievements that we have already earned continue to be earnable. Which is a little bit of a weird thing and not how you would normally do this. But the reason I'm doing that is so that I can see if achievements can be triggered in scenarios that they shouldn't be. I think in this case, what just happened is we met the requirements for the Doxzilla morph, but we didn't open up the page while it was... So when you meet all the requirements for a new formula, there's some text that pops up on screen. You might have seen it. And it says something like, press select to view this formula. The way I have the achievement set up is if you do that, if you hit select, then it will pop open the achievement as the formula is revealed to you in the menu. If you don't and you ignore the pop-up is only there for like 10 seconds or something. And the achievement will pop when it goes away. So you get the achievement either way. I think what just happened is we got the Doxzilla achievement. And because of the way these achievements work, they were also triggered because they trigger on that prompt going away, and you already have all the requirements for having all of these. I'm actually kind of okay with that. So it feels like a bad behavior, but I don't think it is. Because if you've already gotten all of the scrap parts, that achievement couldn't pop. So I think we're okay. Okay, where were we? So we have the gorilla now. Let's get a couple more DNAs. 723 out of 1,000 on that. We need 3 more monkeys. Are there any more monkeys here? Or are they later? They might be later. All right. Coming in on the next threshold for getting an isotope achievement. go ahead and pop these open. Alright, and down here. There they are. $740. Very nice. Alright. I don't think I went this way yet. There we go. Oh, here we go. Here's our last monkeys. Excellent. 14. 15. Here we go. There he is, the last one. And... excellent. Achievement for collecting all 16 monkey DNA works just beautifully. Since last time, I did go through and I fixed the handful of bugs that we found in the previous stream. So all of that stuff should be working now. I also went through and gave finalized names to all the achievements. So you saw that one was called Crazy Looking Monkeys instead of Monkey DNA Collector. I'm very happy with the titles that I've got. The only, I think, assuming we don't find any more issues through this playtest, that's why we're doing this. Assuming we find no more issues, I think the only thing I have left to do to get this set ready for release is badges, icons, which I have started doing. I am making excellent progress. I am very happy. I've been able to pull a lot of the textures straight out of the game, and I'm so excited. I'm really, really looking forward to getting this set available to everyone. So you can try it and play it and earn these achievements for yourself. Let's see, I saw some Gomer crates over here. There we go.
Stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Beautiful. We can come down here. Oh, let's get these Gomer chests over here. Wow. I'll take it. All right. And there we go. Beautiful. 751 of 1,000. Okay. Whoops. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We can get this Terra. There it is. Next. I think it's just that one over there. Yep. One more? Come on. Why does this need so many? There we go. Oh my god. There we go. Got it. Ow! Rude. Okay. This is the main entrance. This is not where I want to be. I want to be on the other side. Oh, there's a Gomer thing down there. We will want to get that. Ah! Okay. All right. We're doing pretty good. I'm really excited to get to... so there's some interesting things going on Aqeum, the second planet. There's a couple achievements there that I'm really excited to look into, and I'm really, really excited to get to Floatos. That's where most of the cool stuff is. Oof. There we go. Excellent. Good. And... oh, there's a few more. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, not quite. There we go. Okay. Pretty sure that's it for the area. Let's get out of here. Now, we can't do the Super Baller one yet.
Doctor, I'm still picking up readings of a Totltec in this area. This gadget surely has something to do with it.
Yep. We need some more scrap before we can do that. There we go. 24 of 44 roaches. There we go. Eh. You get this little side-scrolling section. Now, unfortunately, one of the things I ran into when I was trying to make achievements, I have all the kind of standard collectathon achievements, right? Get a certain number of isotopes, get a certain number of terras, all that kind of stuff. Collect all the scrap for each weapon. Part of the trouble I ran into is that I wanted to have more creative achievements, right? I wanted to have things like, you know, kill 2 monkey guards have them kill each other with attacks or something. Like, have things that are kind of more creative uses of the game world. Unfortunately, the way the game is designed and the way the Retro Achievements toolset works...
Doctor, you already have full health.
Very nice, very nice. The way the Retro Achievements toolset works, I really don't have the ability to make most achievements like that. To make any given achievement... so close. To make any given achievement, I have to be able to look up the internal data that controls that achievement at any time. So, for instance, the game keeps track of how many isotopes you have for each area. It has to, because it needs to be able to show it here, right? It needs to be able to show that you have 0 of 400 on this level, and 83 of 300 on that level. So the game always knows those numbers. No matter where you are, no matter what's going on, it knows them. So because of that, it's very easy for me to make achievements based on those numbers. But the things that it doesn't have to keep track of, it's really hard to base things on. So the game doesn't know. Oh, crap. Fell from a little too high. Like, take this monkey guard. The game knows where it's at right now because it's here. But when I leave this area, that monkey guard ceases to exist. The game doesn't know where he is because he's nowhere. And so that is dynamic information, which is, it's information that the game doesn't keep track of continuously. It's information that the game references only when it needs it. What? I don't know what just happened there. And I can't use information like that because I don't know how to get to it, if that makes sense. And all of the kind of more creative achievements that I wanted to implement, the game doesn't have a way of keeping track of that stuff. So there really wasn't much I could do. This is the problem I ran into when I was trying to make the challenge achievement for the third boss. I had such a cool idea for it. But because I had no way of looking up the information that I needed to implement it, there was just nothing I could do. So I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get over there and I can actually show you what I was going to try and do, but all that said, I'm mostly pretty happy with the achievements I made. There's definitely more that I wish I could have done, but of the stuff that I did do, I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so two more roaches here.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
$33 of 44, very good. Alright. Don't think there's anything else in here. I think we've cleared this area pretty good. Ah! Ow! There we go. Okay. Let's trigger our transloader so that it remembers that. Now this area, if I remember correctly, is called the Lighthouse of Terror. There's a lighthouse across the goo over there. All right. 25 of 46. I don't think this is the last. We're getting very close to being done with roaches. We have 37 of 44. Yeah, 38 of 44. There's only 6 roaches left. I'm pretty sure they're all here in this area. Okay, a couple more isotopes. Okay, and now the first of many times that we will use the gorilla to climb across the ceiling. Now there's lots of one-off isotopes here, so we want to make sure that we are very thorough. Because otherwise we are going to have to come back for them, and that is never fun. Go. Come on. Keep moving. There you go. Alright. Now, this is where we were. Did I miss any on the right back here? Ow! The timing on the swing rod is so weird. There's like 3 different distances that you can jump depending on when you hit it, but it is not at all clear which one you're currently in at any given time. So it is very easy to mess those jumps up. Come on. Ow! Rude. Okay, here we go. Couple more fire ants. See, now we've got press select check formulas, so let's do that.
I finally unlocked the Arachnodoc formula.
You mean the spider formula?
The rare Arachnodoc spider. Okay, we have one more scrap. And then we can go back to the previous area and get the super baller and finish that area out.
Ion grating crane activated.
There's the lighthouse. Okay. I have played through this first world so many times. For testing while I was developing the achievement set, of course, but also, like, you know, when I grew up playing this game, this was it. I played through this world start to finish many, many, many times. I very rarely got to the second world. I think I've beaten the second world once. And I got to the third world, and part of the problem that this game has, I think, is each world has a particular theme to it, and that's fine, that's good. But all of the areas on that world kind of feel the same. Take this planet. We've been through 3 areas now. We started in the junkyard, we went through the vats, and now we're in the factory. Well, Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ow! Wait! There we go. Now the vats... Oh, here we go. Let's see if it triggers when the prompt goes away. Wait for it. Come on. There it is. Beautiful. The VATS area, if you'll remember, looked very similar to the junkyard area. It had a few more goo puddles, but it was mostly the same. And this area also kind of looks the same. It has a lot more goo puddles. And, you know, it has the monkey bar gimmick, but on the whole, it still feels like the same place. And each area has those long connecting areas, the long hallways between them. And I think that ultimately is the problem. You spend a very long time in areas that all kind of look the same on each planet with very little variation, and so you kind of don't feel like you're progressing. Like, yeah, you have your isotope count, yeah, you have your terror count, but it feels like you're kind of stuck in the same place for the entire runtime. Oh god. No! Is there another one there? I can't tell. Did I get him? I got him. Okay. Alright, let me run over and grab this transponder first. Just so that we have it. There we go. Okay, now we can teleport back here. Oh, and this should be the last of the roaches. And... nice. No more roaches. So, ultimately, I guess what I'm saying is I think because the levels are so long and the theming doesn't really change very much, they just kind of overstay their welcome and it starts to feel like a slog.
My butt was getting tired from all of this jumping around. The control room guards are going to pay for this.
And, so, what I wanted to do with the achievements is I'm like, due to the design of the game, unfortunately, it's a little hard. See, like, what happened? He underthrew it. I wanted to make it, I wanted to have the achievements kind of fill in the gaps. Like, obviously I can't fix any of the design problems with the game. But what I can do is make sure the player is feeling rewarded as they're playing through. And that kind of keeps them interested in moving forward. And I think, you know, I didn't get all the achievements that I wanted in there, but I think the set that I did come up with, it does that. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a big set. There's 73 achievements in the set. But I think it's a pretty good collection. All right, here we go. Lighthouse of Terror. Let's do this. No! Get! Ah. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, now it's just the one. We can do the one. Is he gonna shoot at me? No? There we go. Alright, 868 out of 1,000. Very nice. Does this just open? Can I... There we go. Beautiful. 873. We're getting close. And I don't think there's anything else in here. Nope. Okay. Cool. So that's it for this. I think that's it for this little area. I already went over there. Yeah. There we go. And now we can head to the next area, which I think is a... Is the next area a spider area? Did I get the spider morph yet? I don't remember. I think we did. Let's see. Do I have the spider? I do have the spider. We have not played as the spider yet. We will do that in just a moment. Now, one thing I want... Ow! One thing I want to remember to do is to make a save state. Whoops. Make a save state right before the boss. We're not playing the save states. I want this to be as vanilla of an experience as I can. But I want to make the save state for the playtesters, so that they don't have to play through the whole game to test the boss achievements. All right, we already got the factory interior transloader. So now...
Now to test out my mutant ability.
And while we're playing through, if... Come on. If anybody gets any ideas for other achievements, please, I'd love to hear them. There is always an opportunity for me to continue expanding the set. All right. $885.
Hold the X button to aim the web slinging.
Yep. Also, if anyone is aware of any glitches or speedrun tech, I would be happy to make achievements for that too. Like, if there were a way to get into this area or get through this area without using the spider, I think I could make an achievement for that. Got to be able to do it, though. That's the trick. This game was deceptively tricky to make a set for. Obviously, you can make achievements for all the kind of collectathon stuff. That's the easy part. But the rest of it, it's actually kind of tricky to identify what kinds of things make for interesting or challenging achievements. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, we're at 40 of 46, I think. So getting close to the fire ant DNA. I don't think there's anything else in here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this next room is the second to last room. I think after this we go through a small hallway section, and then we're on the final boss.
Provides Vinny-Bino the power
I think.
to exist in Bernatal's cartel. I think he'd be upset if you touched his precious machine.
You're not scaring me, Al. This thing is toast. I need the terror and the parts.
Well then, you'll need to use the spider to enable the turrets. Climb to the 3 power switches that lower their shields. Finally, use these turrets to take out the contortion sink balls.
See, like, I would love an achievement here. I don't know how to do this. I don't think it's possible. But for example, I would love to have an achievement that is, like, do this whole room while only in spider form or something. I actually could do that. That doesn't sound particularly fun, but something like that. Where, like, maybe you pull off some really cool trick with web slinging up above, or I don't know. Again, I have a couple achievements like that later on in the set, particularly on the 3rd planet, but not here, unfortunately. No! What? What hit me? Alright, we're at 910. Now, the way I've set up the thresholds, my initial draft of the achievement set was to have was to just follow the in-game list, right? So I was going to have an achievement for getting 100 isotopes in the lab, and 300 in the junkyard, and 300 in the vats. And on the one hand, that's what the game does. Like, that is what the game tracks. And so it would have been very easy to just mimic that structure. But after talking to some people on the Retro Achievements Discord, I'm like, I could do that, but the game already tracks that, right? It already gives you that number. So I would kind of be interested in tracking a different number. Give you something else that the game doesn't inherently track. So I've set the thresholds for things to be roughly aligned with the planet. If you get all of the isotopes, so the first isotope achievement is get 100 isotopes. Well, there's 100 isotopes in the lab. And then the second one is get 1,000 isotopes. Well, there's 100 in the lab and 900 on Totltec. So if you it just kind of follows along. The third one is for getting all of them on the first 3 planets. But crucially, I didn't want to make it just get them all on the planet. There's a separate achievement for that. So I feel like this way it still kind of tracks progress. Capture DNA from all 46 fire ants. Excellent! This way it still kind of tracks progress and gives you a milestone to hit. But it's a little bit different than the milestone that the game provides. And you don't have to get all of the isotopes on a planet to hit that milestone. I'm asking you to get 1,000. Whether you get them all from the first 2 planets or whether you get some from all the planets, that doesn't matter. It's still progress either way, and that should be rewarded. Okay, are there any more Gomer crates hiding around? How are we doing? 216 out of 300. I think we got them all. Which means I think it's spider time. Yeah. Let's go up. Okay. Let me just go all the way around first. There we go. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure we fight the boss after this. I am going to be very curious because while I'm doing development, right, I need to spend a lot of time like digging through memory and such for values and watching what happens in different scenarios, and I'm not necessarily playing the game while I'm doing that. But what that means, set down here. Is that if I'm trying to build a boss achievement, for instance, well, I need to be in the boss fight so that the game is loading the data that I'm trying to interact with and all this. But I don't actually want to be fighting the boss. What that means, more specifically, is that most of the time when I was doing development, I had the take no damage cheat turned on so that I could just be standing around in the boss arena without getting hurt. What I'm getting at is that it's been a long time since I've actually just fought the bosses. So, hopefully... Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. There we go. Okay, we're good. So I'm hoping... So I have achievements just for beating the bosses, and then for the first two bosses, I have challenge achievements. I'm hoping that my challenge achievements aren't more difficult than I think they are. There is a very real possibility of that happening. Okay.
Damn switch left.
One of these should still have an isotope by it, I think. Got this. Oh, no, I didn't. That one has an isotope. Go, 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 go! Alright. Okay, last platform. The other problem I ran into is it's tempting to make time trial achievements. You know, do X in Y time. So like here, it would have been very easy for me to make an achievement that is hit these 3 switches. Actually, because of the way the switches work, it probably would have been difficult, but conceptually, it would have been very easy to make an achievement that is hit all 3 switches in the Goomatron room within 2 minutes or something. I've pretty much avoided that. There are... I don't think I have any achievements that ask the player to complete a task in a certain amount of time. Because in most cases, the game doesn't let the player retry things once they've beaten it. So I avoided making achievements where the player would have to kind of keep trying over and over again to get them. These are mostly like, just do the thing.
Danger. Goomatron losing pump power.
And unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. Like, if you wanted to retry, if I did make an achievement like that and you didn't get it in the amount of time, then you would have to, like, save the game before trying, try it, and then if you didn't get it in the allotted amount of time, or if you wanted to try and improve your time, then you would have to load the game to before you tried it and try again. And even that's a little clunky because, like, let's say you want to try a couple times and then come back to it later. Well, you can't. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. That's just down to the way the game is designed. So I do have a couple leaderboards that track things like that. Beat the boss of each world within, or in the fastest amount of time. But no achievements. Because that didn't seem fair. Ow! I'm busy! Get out of here! Rude? Where was I? Did I get the 2 on the left? I got one of the ones on the left. Ah! Ah, not quite. There we go.
Busted. Goomatron flatulence complete. Main vein drained. Danger. Vinny Bino is going to be very angry, Doctor.
Vinny is going down! Al, start the VCR!
And I thought about adding achievements for things like draining the Goomatron, and I almost did. I came really close to doing that. But the game already gives you a reward for doing that. It gives you a Terra. And I already have achievements for hitting certain thresholds of Terra. So it just felt a little redundant. All right, here we go. Final area. See, these transition areas... So we were just in the Goomatron room, and now we have this transition area before we hit the next kind of set piece, which in this case is the boss. But it's like, this is actually kind of a really long section. As a transition section. Why? I think the main problem that Dr. Muto runs into is just that it goes on for too long. Kind of overstays its welcome at some point. But I still really enjoy it. Alright, let's get the factory ending. There's our final transloader. And the boss is right up that that next wall. Okay. I'm a little concerned that there's 30 isotopes left. That doesn't sound right. Did I miss an area? That sounds like a lot. $77, $78. This is it. So I missed 22 isotopes somewhere. There he is. All right. So we're gonna jump down to Muto, and then I want to save a save state. No, again. Well, actually, I might use the save state because there's 2 achievements we want to do here, and they require... I don't want to do the challenge the first time through, so let's just beat the boss first, and then we'll look at testing the challenge. Alright. And we have leaderboard attempt started. And you can see in the lower right there, we have the question mark. That's for the boss challenge. Nope. I need the mouse. Come on. Whip his toe. And then the secret, the trick, is to switch to the gorilla, and then you deal 3 damage to him. Now you can see we lost our boss challenge icon. And that's because the boss challenge here is for beating him without using the gorilla. But we're going to do it this way first, because this is kind of the expected way to do it. There we go. Ow! Ow! Okay. Ah. Okay. And there we go. Leaderboard submitted. Minute 15. Beautiful. It took me a long time. I wanted to get the timing on those just right so that the achievement pops not as soon as you defeat him, but as soon as he dies in the cutscene. It was very tricky to get that to line up, and I'm so happy with the way it came out. And the same thing with the Genitor part counter. I wanted the counter to pop up in the corner just as the Genitor part kind of pops up and shines. Very happy with it. Okay, so let's jump back. Now we're going to try the boss challenge. So the challenge, the boss challenge achievement is for beating him without using the gorilla. Now you can turn into the gorilla if you want, just you can't deal damage to him as the gorilla. So we're going to turn to the mouse because we need to hit his foot first. Now, the first time I played through this, I actually didn't know about the gorilla, about using the gorilla to deal extra damage to him. Ah. I thought this was the way you had to do it. And I found it. No! Wait! Wait, 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 no, 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 no! Ah. Okay. If he eats too much goo, he heals. So you really gotta stay on top of him. Ow! Okay, here we go. Whip it. Good. Pop out. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, go back. Ow! Okay. Whip it. And you have to be careful, because it's very easy for him to step on you. And if he does, then you just die. And you have to start over. Okay, so whip it. There we go. And hit him. Make sure I collect all this health. Whoa! Whoop. Watch out for the saw blades. Okay, we are doing really well, actually. Ah. There we go. 2 more. Whew. Whew. Ah. Ah. No. Come on. There we go. Ah. Okay. 1 more. Watch out for the hammer and the bugs. Yeah. Whew. Whew. I think we got it. Nice. And defeat Vinny without using the Doxilomorph. Oh. Beautiful. And because it thinks it's the first time we did it, we can't skip the video, but... Oh! Love that. Love that. Okay. So, that is it for that one. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, we can save over that. That's interesting. Why are these popping? These are popping because there is a failsafe for these achievements. Because there's actually 3 scenarios I had to account for. As I said before, I needed to account for... So, you get all the requirements for getting one of these achievements. For one of the discovery achievements. And it pops up a prompt. If you hit select to open your formula menu, that will pop the achievement. Second scenario, you ignore the prompt. When the prompt goes away, it pops the achievement. There is a third scenario. Because what it is possible to do, and this is just like me trying to make sure that you don't miss the chance to get the achievement. The third scenario is if you collect the requirements to open the prompt And then while the prompt is on screen, you go and save the game and quit, which is actually really hard to do. Like, you have to do it. You have to, like, the prompt basically has to appear while you are standing right next to a save point, because otherwise there's not enough time to do this. But if you save the game and quit while the prompt is visible, then you wouldn't get the achievement. But because you have saved, when you load back in, there's no way for you to get the achievement because it's already been unlocked. The formula has already been discovered. So I have a third case in there where it checks to see if you open the save game menu. If you open the save game menu, then it gives you the achievement. So that's fine. I'm actually okay with that one. All right. Totltec, not quite done. We're missing 2 Terra and 22 isotopes. But we will come back for them later. We got all the DNA and the Forge Anthroports. We will come back for the rest of the stuff later because we have to come back anyway after we get the flying squirrel formula from Flotos. So I'm not going to worry about getting those just yet. Let's go on to Aqeum.
Welcome to Aqeum, home of the infamous Burn Oil Drilling Company. They provide the power if you promise the cash. This area is the lower lagoon. Since you can't swim without floaties, complete the spiny dogfish formula to go underwater.
And note the presence string down in the bottom corner of the stream there, bobbing along in the lagoon. I tried to give each level a different string.
Unlock the invulnerability gadget with 7 of these types of string.
And make them at least a little clever. Okay, there's one more shark here somewhere. There he is. Would you come up here so I can capture your DNA? Alright, let's just go this way. While I was doing development, it was really helpful. I looked up a Let's Play, a full 100% playthrough of the game. It wasn't quite 100%, unfortunately, but I watched that for scenarios where I just wanted a small bit of information, but I didn't want to have to like boot the whole game up and work my way through an area. When that guy played through, and I can put a link to that series in the description if I remember, but that guy blew my mind when he was playing this level. He specifically, it seemed like he specifically avoided getting the shark DNA. Hey, collect 1,000 isotopes. Excellent. Ow. He specifically avoided getting the shark DNA until, like, the very last thing. It was wild. He went so long without doing it. I don't know why he did that. It was really crazy to watch because it's always like the very first thing I do because I want to be able to swim. Alright, I think I've already got these two. No! Okay. Oh, I guess I can go over here. do this. Okay. Oh, I can go up there too. I don't think I did this yet. There we go. Move this rock along. There we go. Oh, hello. Didn't see that there. Why am I carrying this guy around? What do I need him for? I'm not sure. Ah! So you might have noticed when I picked up those isotopes that the next isotope threshold is like 2134, which feels a little strange, right? We went from 100 to 1,000. That makes sense. Why 2134? That is a bizarre number. Well, there's a reason for that. As I mentioned, would you come up here, please? I don't think I can. I can't dive. So I can't go down there and get you. I need you to come up here. There we go. Okay, he's coming. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Oh my god, can you not come up this high? What is happening? Yeah, you're not supposed to go underwater as the doctor. You can for a little bit, briefly, but it doesn't work out very well. Where am I trying to go? I'm a little lost now. Ah, come on. There we go. I guess I can go over there. I'm still not sure why I got... Oh, there we go. There's what I'm looking for. Okay. So we'll talk a little bit more about the 2134 when we get to the hydro station. And it's a story. And there is a specific achievement just for this. And I'm actually a little concerned about it. And you will see why when we get there. We'll see. My guess is we're going to get to it next stream. But we'll see. Okay. Go. And there we go. Alright. Now we tuck ourselves back here. And this first area here is the only part... Well, that's not entirely true anymore, but this part of this level, the lagoon, is the only part of the game that I'd really played through very much outside of the first planet for a long time. I did that, I did this little room, and then when we get to the next area, that's where I usually stopped. And then I would forget all about the game, and many months or years would pass. And then when I came back, I'm like, I'm not going to start halfway through the game. I'm going to start from the beginning. Which, of course, means starting over. So that was the only part of the game I'd ever get to see. One of the many reasons why I'm so excited to be making this achievement set, because it gives me a reason to push through and see the rest of the game finally. Give me an excuse to do that. Okay, up here. And back here. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Now I remember this one. This one's annoying because the trigger for this guy is all the way back at the beginning. Let's see if we can get back there before the timer runs out. Whoop. And then, beautiful. Beautiful. We got it. I've thought about going through and keeping track of anywhere that the game has an on-screen timer and seeing if I can put a leaderboard in those spots. Most of them I don't think are interesting enough for that, though. There's a couple, and I'm actually still kind of looking into it. I don't have any leaderboards for those things right now. I would like to. But again, toolset limitations actually make it kind of difficult. But I'm seeing what I can put together. Right now, the only leaderboards that I definitely have are ones for beating the boss in the fastest amount of time. And who knows? Maybe if this game has achievements, we'll see a bit of a speedrunning community spring up around it. I would love to watch that. There's like one or two Dr. Muto speedrun videos out there, but they're not very good. Shoot. Because they start the game with cheats on. And so in the very first level, they like break out the flying squirrel and they're flying through the junkyard. And it's like, but that's not how the game works. Like, yeah, speedrunning the game becomes trivial if you have all morphs unlocked and all gadgets unlocked and take no damage. And like, that's not interesting. Ooh. Alright. Now you may have noticed there were achievements inside the pipe back there. I will be going back for those. But we're gonna have to go back through there anyway, so I'm just leaving them for the moment. I don't have a Gomer. Is there a Gomer up there? There is a Gomer up here. Okay. Alright. Stronger from this magic red bubbly.
Health is increased.
Magic red bubbly. Ow! Whoa! Rude! Closing the door on me? I was in the middle of that. Okay. There we go. Okay, now one thing I'm gonna do is let's... Gotcha! We'll go back and get that in a minute. Now let's try this again. Okay, down here. Ugh. Why? Why is this... Ow! Why is this a timed pressure switch? I'm standing on it. Why is that not sufficient? Okay. This, come down here. There we go. Okay. Now we can come this way. Yeah. Oh, collect 23 Terra. Why 23? Because there were 2 here, and there's 21 on Totltec. And so again, just like with the isotopes, the thresholds are set based on kind of the progression amounts. So the first one, you get the first achievement for getting 2 Terra. Originally, I was going to have it be 1 Terra. And if you watch the previous stream, you'll see that it was 1 Terra. I changed it to be 2. Just because then it fits the pattern. And the spot where you get the first Terra is also right next to where you get the mouse morph and where you get the 15... the first 15 isotopes. And it just felt like a lot. You would get 3 achievements basically all at the same time. So I think making it 2 Terra kind of spreads it out a little bit more. And then Totltec has 21, so the next threshold is 23. You don't have to get all the ones on Totltec. You can get them from anywhere. But this way... I can't make that jump. I need to stop trying to make that jump. I have to jump to the right first. But this way you still get progress. You still get that sense of progression. You still get that sense of accomplishment. Even if you're skipping some of the Terra. That's okay. Now, to beat the game, you do have to get all the Terra. So you're going to have to go back and get them eventually anyway. But at least I can give it a little bit of a stronger sense of accomplishment than the base game gives you. Let's do this one more time. Get those other ones. There we go. Okay, and beautiful. Get out of here. All right. Excellent. Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, alright. And let's come down here and get these. And then we go back this way. All the way around, and then we'll climb up and get those. Okay, here we go. Up here, up here. No. Ah. Up here. Excellent. And we can come back down here now. Ow! Alright. And now we can get that one up there, and then we'll go down there. Almost done with this section, I think. Whoa! Okay, hold on. Hold on, I'm a little lost. Let's go over here. And over here. Yeah. Ah. Okay, there we go. This way. And we can get our janitor piece.
Security system disabled. Outer door lock destroyed. Warning. It is possible for intruders to enter compound.
Now this is kind of a cool little area. Shoot! Because if I can... if I can get through here. Oh, come on! I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. Ah! Wait! Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm a little lost. No! Leave me alone. Okay. Yep. Okay. And down here. And then we can go in here and get this. Okay. So, this whole little area that we've been in is actually kind of cool because now after you hit that button and you go back out this way, they kind of mix it up. If I remember right. Yeah, they've added new enemies throughout this area. And more chunks of these platforms start falling away, and they really kind of made it surprisingly it's a surprisingly dynamic little area for how small it is. There we go. Okay. Now, need to get down there. Whoa! Ah! Leave me alone. Ah. Yeah, and we haven't been over here and gotten this stuff yet, so let's do that. It is, admittedly... I don't think I need to go back over there. I do just want to take a peek down here and make sure I'm not missing any isotopes. No. Okay. But we actually want to go back that way. Okay. And now we can take the bottom path. Ow! That was my fault. I fully own up to that one. Yeah. Oh, got an extra. Health. Ha ha ha. Okay. Whew. All right. Yeah, we got that already. Okay. There we go. Okay. And we already got the Gomer crate that was over here, so we can just head on out. Beautiful. Okay.
Now that the outer door can be opened, I think I'll be able to get inside.
And we can go through this secret little passage over here. Come out right in the lagoon. And did I get my third shark? I did not. Is he still around here somewhere? Would you come up here, please? Don't just look at me. Come on. Oh my god. Why are you not coming up here? Alright, well, I guess I can get a shark from the next area. And then come back. Oh, wait. There was another one. Hold on. How about you? Will you come up here? Ow. Got it. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's see if the achievement should pop if I just let it sit. Wait for it.
Is anyone there?
There it is. The fantabulous spiny dockfish. Alright. Oh. Okay, here we go. And honestly, in terms of, most video games for a very long time, and honestly, even into the modern day, have had a very difficult time with underwater sections. Water levels are universally despised across most franchises. Honestly, I think Dr. Muto actually does a pretty decent job of it. The fish morph is surprisingly easy to control. The areas look good. They're relatively easy to navigate. You don't run into the kind of physics issues that most water levels have. And they didn't give you an obnoxious breath mechanic. So actually, I'm here for it. Let me the one problem, of course, is that it doesn't necessarily play nicely with the whole collectathon thing. So it is very easy, very, very easy to just be missing a single little isotope hiding in some nondescript corner of the map. But you couldn't see it because there were pipes and seaweed and whatever else in the way. Yeah, I thought you'd get away from me, didn't you? Alright, I think that's everything here. Oh, yep, okay. Alright, so we are going to let's go ahead and save while we're here. Whoops. Okay. And then... what is that? That's not anything. Looks like something, but it's not. So now that door should open if I'm not mistaken.
Great security perimeter breach. Outer door open.
Excellent.
Make your way into the upper lagoon and gain access to the rig.
Alright. And so this is the part of the game that I have really only played significantly since starting to make this achievement set. I have beaten this planet before, even before that. I got to the third planet, and then I have not beaten the third planet. But everything from here on out, I really hadn't ever seen. I'd only played through it that one time. So this is... I'm very curious to see how this actually plays. Because like I said, while I was doing development, I had all kinds of cheats on, and I was flying around and doing all kinds of stuff, so... Not the normal gameplay experience. Alright, so there must be a Gomer around here somewhere. Let's go this way. There's the Gomer. See if I can hit it from here. Good. And there's another one. Over there. Beautiful. How do I get over there? Can I make that? Oh yeah, no problem. Alright. There is that whole lower path down there, which I will need to go to, but let's stay up here for a minute. I do need to get that. Am quite certain that I can make this jump. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. No. Ah! Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, I don't know how I made that, but I will take it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoot. Shoot. No. No. Oh god. Oh god. No. We made it. Whew. Whew. Okay. Alright, so I need to go down there, but I need to get a Gomer down there. So let's work our way back to the Gomer. Okay, hold on. Need to go left. Need to go to the left. The other left. Oh boy. Hup. Whew, whew, whew. We got this. Okay. There we go. And across here. And up here. Okay. Whew. Now, let's see if we can get this Gomer over to that crate Oof. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. And we made it, and... Ow! Beautiful. I'll take it. Oh, that's nice. But I'm pretty sure there was a platform back here. Ugh. That had a crate on it that I haven't gotten. Right there. Yep. And there's another Gomer, which probably would have been easier to use. But that's okay. We already got it. Alright. How do we get out of here? I don't like the look of that. There we go. We'll do this one. Okay. Okay, so. Oof. Whoa. Wait. Wait. That one moves so fast. Ah. Okay, we got it. All right. Okay. Whew. Alright, Lagoon Interior. How are we doing on time? 1:42. Not bad. So far, it's looking like my estimate for one hour per area is probably about accurate. Alright. Ah! I can't move that fast. Ah, crap. Ah, shoot. Oh. Well, if I had known that... So, wait a minute. Is there... I'm surprised this isn't like a permanent thing. What does it do now? It doesn't do anything now, because I already got all the items from it. That's weird. Ooh, okay. So we're going to need to get him over here and pop him into there. That's fine. Let's see what else we got down here. Ah. Go, 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 go!
It's hot, so how do I get in the pool here? I must unleash the spiny duckfish.
Interesting. That's one of the first cases where the voice lines did not really match the dialogue basically at all. For the most part, they've been pretty one-to-one, so I'm surprised that one was so different. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! What? Okay. That was a little weird. Oh, well. Okay, hold on. Let's turn off the oil pumps first. Like so. And then I can grab this Gomer And we'll get it right in under there. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Did I see... There's a whole bunch of health over here. That's nice. Hey, and?
Invulnerability gadget unlocked. Enjoy.
Okay, beautiful. What do we got here? Wait, get out of my face! Okay, so I can destroy these. Oh, there's a Terra out there. Okay, so now I go out there. Oh.
Laser beam pool barrier thingy disabled.
How do I get a Gomer up there, though? Oh, there's another Gomer right here. Was he always there? I don't remember seeing him there. Okay, let's work our way through here. Yeah. Now that we've blown up the... Oh, shoot! Couldn't see the hole. Oh, and they respawned! Ugh. It's obnoxious. Alright. Oh, there just is a Gomer up here. Again, was that always there? I don't remember seeing that there. Am I just mostly blind? Hold on. Stop that. Grab him, throw him into the wall. Okay. Let's try this again. Turret. Guys, yo! Okay, now we can blow these up. Okay. Now, we go back down. See, like, there is not a Gomer down there. Did this Gomer fall off the platform or something? What is happening? Hold on. Ah. Ah. What did that do? I don't know what that did. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. First, let me just get this guy. Get rid of him. That didn't stay gone. Man. Okay. And see, there is absolutely not a Gomer here. I don't understand what's happening. Yeah. This level is gaslighting me, and I don't understand why. Okay, stick that in there. Go up. All right, let's slow it down. Okay. We know there's a bunch of health over here. Let's go ahead and grab all this. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we'll do this. Get rid of these guys. There we go. Now we'll take out these. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is another one where I would be tempted to make an achievement for, like, destroy the 5 satellites using exactly 5 shots or something like that. But because of the way the toolset works, I have no way of detecting whether you've destroyed it, whether any given shot destroys a satellite. Hold on. Ah. No, 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 no. Okay, I threw the guy in the thing. Oh my god, no. Leave me alone. Ah. Okay. Huh. I missed the Terra. And there's like a bunch of isotopes up here too. Dang it! Oh crap. Hold on. Okay, good. Good. Now I just need the Terra. Ah! Crap. Oh, okay. Alright, we're good. We're okay. Come on. Come. Yes. Oh, finally. Okay. All right. And we got all the, I think we got all the isotopes. I'll check in just a second. Did we get all the isotopes? We did. Okay. Beautiful. No. No. Don't do that. Wait, do that. What is this? I didn't see this. Hold on. Okay. Oh. I literally have never seen this area. I did beat this planet. I must not have 100%ed it because I have no memory of this place. Oh, okay, never mind. I was getting confused. I know where we are. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If that's how you get up here, what's in there? I thought that was the next area I had to go to. Hold on. I thought this was the next place we had to go. Whoops. Mice can't swim. Okay. This is fine. No! Oh my god. Everything's horrible. Okay. Let's try this again. Down here. In the water. Try the fish this time. Okay. Alright. Now. Here we go. Get out of here. Okay. Water shutoff valve. Okay. Shoot. No, back up. These guys are tricky because you need to eat them to get DNA from them. But you can only get one at a time, and they attack you. But we're gonna need these. We need all the DNAs. Okay, here we go. Let's get through here. I can go up here. I got most of them, actually. Is it just the one left? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is what I thought this was.
Water wheel laser barrier thingy disabled.
Oh. That is not what I thought this was. Okay, that makes more sense. So that's interesting. And see, so that's the kind of thing that I'm now thinking, now my brain gears are turning, and I'm like, can I do something with that? So we know now that you can actually get up here. Ah. You can actually get up here before turning the lasers off. So can I work that into an achievement somehow? I don't think so, unfortunately. Not an interesting one. But if anyone is interested in putting together a speed run of this, there's some speedrun tech for you. Use the rocket boost. Use the rocket shoes to skip that whole laser section. Yeah, the only thing I could really do is have it be like unlock the lagoon ending transloader. Before turning off the water wheel laser. Let me think about that for a second. Unlock the lagoon ending transloader before turning off the lasers on the water wheel. That's kind of a cool idea, right? I like that. Let's add that. Where's my notepad? I like that. Where is this? This is in the lagoon on Aqeum. Unlock the lagoon ending transloader before disabling the lasers on the water wheel. I like that. One of the big things that I'm trying to keep an eye on as we play through here is what additional achievements could I maybe add? Because one of the problems, well, not problems, I guess, but one of the unfortunate aspects of the set that I've created is that most of the, like, interesting stuff, the stuff for doing creative things, I still don't know what that does. I still have no idea what that switch does. Most of the achievements for doing, like, interesting and creative things are at the end of the game. They're all in Flotos. Which, I mean, Flotos has a lot of them, so, like, I'm glad I have those. But I would like to have more of those kinds of things throughout the game. So, looking for opportunities on Totltec and here on Aqeum for more things like that. Sequence breaks and, I don't know, things that I can detect that are kind of like doing something unexpected. I'm really, really interested in that. Okay. So we are at the 2-hour mark, but we are very close to done with the lagoon. So we are just going to finish up the lagoon. Let's see what we got here. We got some sharks we need to get their DNA from. Who's following me? I knew you were there. Okay. There we go. Ah. Whoa, 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 whoa! Back off, Sparky. Okay. Here's another tarfish. Okay, I think... Did we get them all? I think we got all the DNAs here. Oh, maybe not. What are you two doing? Nothing anymore. All right. So, whoop. See, this is what I'm talking about with the isotopes not playing well with the underwater sections, or with the collectathon aspects. It's like, you can swim around and there'll just be an isotope just floating in the middle of the water, but it's actually kind of hard to see. Okay. I want to go up there. Neat little trick, huh?
Stronger for this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Okay. Let's do the same trick to get up there. Whoop! Okay. Ah. There we go. And I've already been over here. Gotten this. Excellent. I see all these, rig... Oh, there's a monitor down there. Let me go check that. There's a monitor underwater? That's weird. Ah. Okay, hold on. Eh. There we go. Okay, what is going on down here?
I know of a way you can get to a stash of Terra hidden by Bernadal Industries. If you can pressurize this containment chamber's hydraulic system by hitting the pressure boosters, you'll get that Terra. By the way, if you miss a booster, you will have to start over.
Okay. What am I missing? These aren't open. Do I need to turn them on somehow? Whoa. What's the trick here, boss? Oop. I don't want to go to the oil rig yet. I want to get whatever this is. Let's see. There's 2 DNA, 30 isotopes. Chamber compression. In the upper lagoon, use the rig's main lines to unlock a reward.
I guess you'll just have to try again. Try and
Oh!
remember the order this time.
Now it's open. That wasn't there a second ago. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. Wait. Which one? Oh, no! No! Ah, missed it.
I guess you'll just have to try again. Try and remember the order this time.
Okay, so it goes around. It just goes around the outside first. And we do. There's only 4 switches. do that one, and then I think it's across, and then it's back this way. Oh! Got it. Ugh. Nice. Oops. Overshot it. There we go. There's nothing in here, is there? No. Okay. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to save. Just in case. You never know. Never know what's going to happen. And let's head down here. And this should be where we find the last 2 DNA and the last 30 isotopes. I think. Right? This is still... Yeah, this is still considered part of the lagoon.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
Alright. Here we go. Okay. Let's just double check. We don't want to miss anything down here.
Doctor, you already
Ooh.
have full health.
Oh, yep, that's correct. Okay. Good. Whoa! Okay, and we got a shark. That's fine. Whoop. Did I not get rid of him? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Pick up some health. Oh, I'm at full health, right. Okay, no isotopes here, that's fine. Okay, so far so good. Just want to keep making sure we're not missing any isotopes. We're at 288 for this area. There we go. Okay, there's one. There's our last DNA. Right? Yep, 28 of 28 for the area. There are 9 more isotopes. 1, 2, wait. Whoa! 3. Alright, go, 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 go! 4. 5. Get out of here. Need 4 more isotopes. There's 1. Oh no. Oh no. Am I missing 3 isotopes? Oh, this is gonna be such a pain. Because I'm pretty sure this is considered the oil rig.
You finally made it into the rig's facility grounds. To get inside, use this pipe. Destination, the main drill room.
Right? Yep, rig entrance. Shoot! So we missed 3 isotopes somewhere in the lagoon. Now I'll have to go back and scour for them. Ah! That sucks. But I think we will call this one here. Let's go ahead and save again. Excellent, excellent progress. And so far, no bugs. No new bugs in, not in the rich presence monitor, not in the achievement logic. Everything has been going very smoothly. I am so happy with that. And I got an idea for a new achievement, which I am excited to see if I can implement. I'm pretty sure I need to see if I can detect whether or not the lasers have been turned off. If I can, I don't know if I can or not. If I can find that data, I'll add this achievement. If I can't, then I can't, and we just won't. And that'll be unfortunate. But once again, limitations of the tool set, unfortunately. Well, my friends, it has been an absolute blast, as always, getting to share this game and this time with you. And I am so looking forward to getting this set out so that you can all play this. If you've enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. It lets me know that you are really enjoying this content and that you would like to see more. And it helps get the video in front of other people who might also enjoy it as well. And if you want to be notified when we go live, make sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. You can also join my Discord. You'll find the link in the description. Notifications get posted there every time I go live as well. And we can chat in between streams. We can just hang out and chat. You can give me suggestions for what you would like to see or ideas for new achievements or what other games you would like to see me play. Anything, everything. It's a great time. So once again, my friends, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time.